I just wanted to say thanks for having me on. I love coming on, and I'm just really encouraged that more and more people are starting to realize what's going on here with our children, and really wanting to know more and getting involved. So this is awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome, and that's so true. Each day I'm starting to learn, because there's people that they're like, nobody's waking up, and this, that, and the other, and um, just from firsthand experience, the Black community has been so programmed and lied to, and I'm seeing a really, really, really big awakening happening. I was just with my grandmother's birthday dinner tonight, which she's in her 80s,
Hmm.
and I had to be present. And I was talking with my cousin,
Absolutely.
and Megan, my mind was blown. Like, listen, oh my God, I don't want to get into depths. I'll definitely private message you, but I really couldn't believe. I was like, on my way home, I even told my wife, I said, I can't believe it. I was like, this is awesome. And I even told my
Oh
cousin,
man.
I was like, I can't wait to get to my group and tell them. Like, it's just crazy, Megan. Just like you said, people are waking up. I mean, we even start with my aunts, my African American aunts. I'm talking about what happens to the kids, and my cousin was like, "Yep." And
Yep.
she started telling her mother, my aunt, and my aunt's looking like, "Whoa." It's amazing.
Yeah.
God is really touching a lot of people. You're 100% correct about that.
Oh man, Mike, that gives me chills. It really gives me chills. And, I have to admit, first and foremost, that I have definitely had my moments in this. We all have, in our own ways and in our own lives, been touched with hardship over these past years. And, it's just, to really be seeing a turn for people really to start realizing the narratives that we've been given and fed, and the scripts and the cliches and the slogans and, all of it, to really be realizing it and seeing people realizing it is really a beautiful thing. I mean, it's really, I've had, like I said, my moments of, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do this anymore, or, no one's realizing. But even within the fight for our children, there have been people, I say this nonstop, I was in this fight against the corruption and really protecting our children against child protective services and family court within our country before my children were ever taken. And, to really see people start digging and being affected by it and realizing it is just a really cool thing, because there have been people in this fight for decades, decades and decades. And to be at this point now where so many people are starting to see things from a different perspective, and to see how far, certain things have really gotten in our country, and whether they're okay with that or not is really an amazing, incredible thing to witness.
Absolutely. The more people that starts to awaken, it makes our jobs a lot easier. And I know you are heavily involved with activism to help some of these families and those kids. And I can just imagine, with the more people that are awakening to that information, it's got to be making your job a little bit easier, huh?
I mean, definitely, Mike. The thing about this cause is that we need everybody. We need the people, and this is our responsibility. These are our children. If we want a say in things, we have to take control, and we have to stand up in the right way, in truth and grace. And when more people are realizing and joining this fight, not just the traumatized parents that are, desperately fighting for their children and praying for, the people around to start realizing, before it happens to them, or to help the people in need already. This is where this needs to be going. There, as I've always said from the beginning, Mike, there's better ways to address these issues that are affecting our society, and most specifically our nuclear family, which really is the. Sorry, we've had storms off and on in Florida down here, so the past couple days have been weird with internet, with Wi-Fi. Uh, No, but I was just saying, we need everybody. This is a cause that's going to take everyone. It affects everyone in one way or another, and we really just need to be educating. We have the science now, we have the statistics, we have the testimonies, countless testimonies, and we have children that are aging out now and coming forward who are really bright children, wonderful new perspectives, and really speaking out, saying, this is what I've been through, and this is what this system does. It's killing parents and children every day across this country, and we really need to put our foot down. So I'm very honored to be able to, have great people behind me. I could not do this without God and His direction and guidance. And so, I feel honored to be here, but it's great to be able to educate people that are now starting to realize, we need to be looking at this system. Wow, this is our tax dollars. We care about everything under the sun, and we discuss it every day. But we say that our children are what matter, and we're really ignoring the fundamental and the truths behind what happens to our children in our country.
Absolutely, I agree. I know as I've been sharing the flyer and the write up that we had, there's been a lot of members and also an admin that was asking about the NCMEC. Can you go in that and explain that a little bit?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Love you, girl.
Hey, girl. Yes, thank you.
I love you. NCMEC is the acronym for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. This is our country's authority, if you will, on everything children's rights and child protection. My family actually was part of founding that. It was originally the Adam Walsh Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and then, grew obviously to become the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They also have a sister organization in Europe that uses The Hague and goes through The Hague. If people are familiar with that, that's the courts over in Europe. They are also